Hello and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News, your weekly roundup of EV news from Kia, Hyundai and Genesis. In case you missed them this week, I did two videos. The first was a follow-up to my Kia EV3 Secrets video with even more tips and tricks. Quite a lot of these tips also apply to most of the Kia and Hyundai EVs, as well as the Kia EV3, EV4, EV5, EV9 and facelifted EV6. The second video of the week was about Simon Heap's discovery of what was causing a traction battery power drain in his new facelifted Kia EV6 whilst he was away on holiday. Some more UK EV budget news has emerged since last week's Kia Electric News episode. Someone in the comments notified me that in the fine print that the government was raising the luxury car tax threshold to £50,000, which has been backdated to April 2025. So if you bought an EV3 or EV4 GT Line S after April the 1st deadline, you will no longer have to be stung for the luxury car tax, or vehicle excise duty as it's known. This is really good news. It's also excellent news if you're looking to purchase an EV5 GT Line S or an EV6 Air or GT Line, as they are now safely below the limit. It also seems that plug-in hybrid vehicles will have to pay 1.5p per mile even if they don't drive electric, so they'll be taxed double. I'll start the week with some Kia EV2 news. On Tuesday, Kia revealed some fresh teaser images for the Kia EV2 along with a new press release. Kia will unveil the EV2, an all-electric B-segment SUV dedicated for Europe, on 9th of January 2026 at the Brussels Motor Show. The event in the Belgian capital will welcome visitors from the 10th to 18th of January 2026. On 9th of January from 10:40 to 11 a.m, journalists attending the Brussels Motor Show 2026 will receive insights into Kia's all-electric B SUV. Alongside the EV2, Kia will also showcase the sporter and dynamic GT versions of the EV3, the EV4 hatchback and the EV5, which is good. Kia EV2 combines emotional design with modern technology and connectivity, as well as smart EV features and a roomy and adjustable space. With its eye-catching look and its appealing body type, the model's design expresses its progressive character perfectly, exemplifying Kia's Opposites United philosophy. YouTube channel Healer TV also adds some fresh spy images for the Kia EV2, showing the inside of the car for the very first time. Healer TV suggested that the inside does not look finished. We will see exactly how it looks on January the 9th. Kia Canada has announced pricing for the all-new EV5 SUV. Online reservations begin on December the 4th. Canadian pricing starts at $43,495 MSRP. The EV5 is available in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive and 9 different trim options. Strange that we don't get the all-wheel drive in the UK and Europe though. Customers will be given an abundance of choice when it comes to the EV5, starting with the power unit. 2 battery size options will be available. A standard range 60.3 kWh on the light trim and a long range 81.4 kWh starting from the wind trim. With various configurations to select, the EV5 will have availability in front wheel drive and all wheel drive, suitable for all types of driving styles and conditions in Canada. Owners will also benefit from access to more DC fast charging outlets across the country, as the EV5 will be equipped with the North American Charging Standard or NACS port as standard. The EV5 will be available with 18, 19 and 20-inch alloy wheel designs. EV5 will be available in 8 different colours, including 2 that are new to Kia: Magma Red and Frost Blue. Maybe in Canada, but we've had them on the EV3 and EV4 in the UK. 2027 Kia EV5 pricing is as follows, because these are going to be MY27s, I guess, coming at the back end of next year. Light front wheel drive $43,495, wind front wheel drive $47,495, wind all wheel drive $49,995, land front wheel drive $49,995, land all wheel drive $52,495, GT line front wheel drive $55,495, GT line all wheel drive $57,995, GT line limited front wheel drive $58,995 and GT line limited all wheel drive $61,495. The 2027 EV5 will be first available in the wind front wheel drive to GT line limited all wheel drive trims, with the light front wheel drive trim becoming available in Q4 of 2026. The official all electric range is expected to be announced in Q1 2026. Production for the Canadian market will take place in Kia Autoland in South Korea. Hopefully the fact that all-wheel drive is coming in late 2026 to Canada also means we might get some in Europe, along with some EV5 GTs. Also on Tuesday, Kia released a new Kia concept teaser video for what looked like a luxury electric sedan. Korean car blog initially thought that it could be the GT1, which was the previously cancelled successor to the Kia Stinger, but by Friday morning all became clear. Apparently it's Kia's 80th anniversary of the founding of Kia in 1944. It's 2025, so it's 81. And the release of the concept was part of those celebrations. This new concept car now has a name. It's called the Vision Meta Turismo. The Vision Meta Turismo concept car embodies Kia's vision for a new era of mobility. The concept combines dynamic driving performance with a lounge-inspired interior, paying homage to the speed and elegance of 1960s long-distance touring. The Vision Meta Turismo is a modern reinterpretation of three core experiences: performance driving, immersive driving experience through the digital interaction, spaciousness of the lounge space. They said space twice, not me. Its exterior reflects the Kia design philosophy, opposites united, featuring a futuristic silhouette that blends soft surfaces with geometric elements. Inside, the design enhances human mobility interaction through digital technology and creates a highly immersive experience for both drivers and passengers, with unique design elements and a spacious layout. A highlight is the Vision Meta Turismo steering wheel, which reimagines the next generation intuitive driving interface. It offers a more immersive driving experience with three digital modes: Speedster, Dreamer and Gamer, utilising AR head-up displays, that's augmented reality technology, to deliver tailored user experiences for different driving environments. The AR HUD integrates smart glass into the vehicle, enabling drivers to view virtual graphics as if they are floating above the road in 3 dimensions. Kia will unveil full information on the concept in the near future. On Friday morning, I received an email from Octopus Energy announcing changes to Intelligent Octopus Go. In summary, this is what will be changing. To keep our off-peak rates as low as possible, by the end of January we will be updating Intelligent Octopus Go to automatically apply the 6-hour limit for super cheap smart charging. Around 80% of Intelligent Octopus Go charging sessions are already using less than 6 hours mentioned in our terms, which is good because scheduling more inevitably drives up the cost, as we're charging when wholesale costs and grid stress are higher. The fundamental benefits of Intelligent Octopus Go remain the same. Intelligent Octopus Go customers will continue to receive 6 hours of off-peak electricity for your vehicle home between 11:30 to 5:30, guaranteed reliable schedule-friendly off-peak savings, plus up to 6 hours of super cheap smart charging every 24 hours. These may be during your home's off-peak hours, 11:30 to 5:30, outside of those times, or a mix of both. Whenever the 6 hours smart charging is scheduled outside your off-peak window, the electricity for your vehicle home will also be discounted rates. If we need to schedule more than 6 hours to reach the target charge, only the first 6 hours of charging will be at the discounted rate. Extra half hours will be charged at your bump charge rate, even if they're scheduled during the off-peak window. If you want to read more about this change, head over to our blog. The blog also contains frequently asked questions, some of which I will now cover. One of the changes they'll be effective from the end of January. We'll email you close to the date and we'll make sure you have plenty of notice. Will I be notified if my charging is going to exceed the 6-hour limit? Will Octopus force my car to stop charging if it exceeds 6 hours? And they say 80% of charging sessions last 6 hours or less. You will continue to see your charging schedule after you plug in. If more than 6 hours are scheduled, you can always reduce your charge target in the Octopus app. Shortly, we'll introduce an option to either limit your smart charging to 6 off-peak hours or to prioritise reaching the charger target of your vehicle. How are you going to calculate the difference between the household usage versus EV charging? And they say, as we control your smart device, we know how much energy your charger or EV is consumed. We can then subtract this from your household consumption using your smart meter reads. How can Octopus guarantee I'll only be charged off-peak rates if they control my charging? And they say, if you charge for less than 6 hours, you'll always be charged off-peak rates. That's why it's so important you plug in daily. If your charging session lasts longer than 6 hours, then any usage after 6 hours will be billed at peak rate. If you have 2 cars, you're still allotted 6 hours, so that's all you've got. and they just advise you to plug in daily to make the most use of it. During the week in Europe, we had updates to privacy notices on Kia Connect in our cars. The only change to the terms and conditions was provision of access to tyre concierge functionality, whatever the hell that is. We also had a notice in the Kia app about updated terms. The changes were introduction of business-to-business mode for small fleets, which I think I've mentioned for the PV5, more detailed clarifications for Kia account and sign-in, car sharing, over-the-air updates, purchase of upgrades, service availability and SIM card usage, and updated data protection and user rights. The new Kia Connect terms and conditions probably signals an app update is imminent, I would say. Korean car blog reports that Hyundai Ioniq 3 will premiere with Plios OS and optional Carplay Ultra. I think I've already mentioned that the Ioniq 3 will be the first to come with Plios, but it's really good news that it will be the first vehicle to also have support for Apple CarPlay Ultra. Well, in the Hyundai group models anyway. KCB does not quote a source for this information, though. They also say the feature will be optional. Also this week, following its reveal during November, Hyundai USA has released a new Hyundai Crater concept design film. The blurb says this: bringing you the future, engineered for now. Get an up-close look at the Crater concept car. Designed to capture the spirit of adventure, the Crater concept explores the next evolution of Hyundai's rugged XRT design with even more toughness and capability. Concept vehicle only, not available for sale yet. Hyundai Mobis has this week revealed that it's developed new biomaterials that replace traditional materials in automotive production. This is a translated version of their press release, which I hope will come out correctly. On the 2nd of December, Hyundai Mobis introduced various R&D results in the field of new materials, such as new material films that improve the output of electric vehicle drive motors and eco-friendly materials that replace plastic by processing wood. Hyundai Mobis new material research and development is focusing on 3 axes: innovative materials that contribute to the competitiveness of core parts, sustainable eco-friendly materials, and implementation of digital material development process using artificial intelligence. First of all, Hyundai Mobis has succeeded in developing a polyether ether ketone or PEEK film that can increase the output of electric vehicle drive motors. This film wraps a copper wire coil tightly wrapped inside the electric motor and performs the function of blocking abnormal current flow or heat generation. This film has more homogeneous surface than the existing material, reducing friction during the coil insertion process, improving process efficiency. Hyundai Mobis has secured durability to withstand high temperatures above 180 degrees. Hyundai Mobis is also achieving results in the development of electromagnetic wave blocking absorbers using the new material MXene or Maxine or something like that. MXene is a nanomaterial with high electrical connectivity and is called the material of dreams. The development of sustainable eco-friendly materials is also a field that Hyundai Mobis is working hard in. Hyundai Mobis plans to apply the first biomaterial called lignocellulose, which is processed from wood for the first time in the industry. It is a method of crushing wood and extracting only certain components through physical and chemical treatment. After that, you can mix it with other materials to make plastic parts or rubber products such as bumper covers. A common pine tree is used in Korea. Hyundai Mobis has developed lignocellulose to realise product lightweighting and applied for a total of 8 patents. It is expected to help greatly reduce the use of plastic by using only wood certified by the International Forest Management. And finally this week, Kia Korea released another how-to video for the Kia PV5. This one is about child safety functions. Here are some child safety functions to know when riding with children in the vehicle. First, it's safest for children to ride in the back seat. Before you start driving, engage the child locks. This will prevent the doors from being open from the inside even when unlocked. Safe Exit Assist stops you from opening the door when it's unsafe. If it detects a vehicle approaching from behind, the vehicle issues a warning and keeps the door closed. Rear Occupant Alert activates when you turn off the vehicle and open the driver's door. Check the rear seats to make sure no child is left behind. Safe exit assist and rear occupant alert can be set in the infotainment system. Anyway, that's all for this week. As usual, links to all source stories and videos can be found in the show notes in the video description. Thanks for all the comments and likes, and welcome new subscribers. Welcome new channel member Giovanni Palazzolo 2386. Big thanks to my channel members for your invaluable financial support, as always. If you support this channel and become a channel member for just £1.49 a month, you get advert-free early access to my videos and also video exclusives. If you're in the UK, you can also support this channel by using my Octopus and Electroverse referral codes, which are in the video description. We can share £100 if you use my Octopus code, or £10 if you use my Electroverse code. You can also support this channel for free by just clicking subscribe if you haven't already. And if you really like this video, you can also show your appreciation by hitting the hype button, which is a new thing. Thanks for watching.